Okay, go guys, girls, folks. I was going to say guys and folks, and I said gokes. I got this new gimbal I'm going to try out today. It's by VidPro. Got it offline. Pretty sure it's a Chinese company. But I'm going to try it out and see how it works. I'm going to hook up my GoPro here to it and see if we can get a little bit more stabler video. Let's check it out. So here it is. It's got a handle, got a counterbalance on it. I'm not sure how much better it's going to do. It's got a deal for an iPhone or smartphone, a GoPro. So I'm going to break it out, hook up. I got another GoPro attachment here. I like the one on this tripod because I can set up a tripod and I can shoot with it too. But we're going to see how it works. Okay guys, I got my new gimbal on. I have this morning, this is day 9 I believe of our workshop build. I have got my backer in and I've got my end rafter ties on. What I'm going to do now is I am going to put in my rim joists for our storage loft where we can store stuff and still maintain the type of floor space that we have down here. So just be to store boxes and that sort of kind of thing up there eventually. I'm going to put in a rim joist around. I'm going to put in an end rim joist, and then I'm going to take and I'm going to put a temporary support pole. Snow load is a very serious thing around here, so that's what I'm doing, working on today. I'll kind of show you me putting it in there, but it's going to be a 7-foot ceiling for half of this, and it's just going to be storage space up above, so it's kind of like an attic. So I think it's going to work out pretty good. I'm not sure about this gimbal yet. It moves a lot. I don't know if I need to tighten up the ball bearings in it. I don't know. It may have been a waste of money. Maybe it's got its purpose. I'm just now kind of experimenting with it, so we'll see. I'm going to get back to work, put this camera back on a tripod, and show me putting the rim joists in, kind of show you what I just explained to you. Maybe it'll make more sense. Just another tip. I use that's a number, I think it's a number 8 ring shank nail that I had. It's an old gun now. Got several of them around, but I use those to prop my boards up. If you're working by yourself, clamps, little notch nails like that. I've got one right here now that I am going to be using for our cross joist. And I used one right there. So if you're working by yourself, you can put them in and you can get fairly close. Those types of things will help you out if you're trying to take and work by yourself. So take the time, put those in, move slow, and one person can do quite a bit of work and get things done that normally you'd have to have 2 people for. This board is twisted, so I'm going to get a clamp on it, clamp it down, and screw it in. That's how clamps help you. clamp really helps hold it there while I get some screws in. It released a little bit, but the clamp really held it in there. So now I'll get some more in. Now that's not going nowhere. That's all going to be just loft. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a support beam from the center of this up to the ridge, and that's going to be right where that 2-foot pieces is, and that's going to help me support my ridge. It helps hold the cabin together from side to side, so snow load pushes out on a ridge, snow load pushes down, so this will help hold it all together. And then once we get everything else in here, it's going to be, it's plenty of head space in here. There's a lot of 7-foot houses. I mean, I can reach up and touch it, but a lot of 7-foot ceilings in houses. But for a workshop, I think it's fine. So now I'm going to take and I'm just going to put a temporary 8-footer here to support it. Got the ladder in the way. I've got a temporary 2x4. I turned one long ways with the ridge beam. So now I can start getting my rafter ties in place where I need them. And maybe you don't understand what I'm talking about when I say rafter ties. That's that little bitty piece of wood there, 19-inch piece of wood, and that's tying those two rafters together. It keeps it from coming apart, keeps it from falling down if it ever was to separate. And what I mean by getting them in where they need to be, I put those up there when I was building, and I didn't pay any attention to where exactly they were supposed to be on the rafter. I need all of those flush. I need all of those to be level across through there, so that when I put my drywall up, I've got a nice level area to attach my little, it's going to be a small piece of drywall there, but I need all that flush so that the drywall looks really nice. I got to get that done, and then I can put some electrical boxes in here. We are going to be on solar here. This little shop is, so it's going to have its own little solar system. I'm going to get back after it, get this rafter tied back up there. I got to snap a line, make sure they all line up to it, and we should be good to go. There in that attic. So what I did was I took and I snapped a line across through there on both sides from a level cross tie, this level cross tie. I may have to change that end one. I had to on the other end after I got them all leveled up. But this actually goes at a different spot because these are turned this way flat. These are turned up on edge. So I couldn't snap from there. So I got them all snapped, got them as level as can be expected. And it is hot in here. So now we have our rafter ties all leveled out. When we go to put our drywall on, there's not going to be a lot of variation there, and it's going to look a whole lot nicer. We also jacked up our center about 1/8 of an inch. I cut that. It was measuring from the top of this 2x6 up. It was 34 1/2. I cut that 34 5/8 and drove it in there. It probably drove us down a little bit, but it did pick it up a little bit too. So we're back to a little bit closer to level up there. It's not exact, but it's within the lines. Still a little bit off, but it's within the lines. You just got to take really a whole lot of care when you are framing, to make sure that everything stays level and plumb. And when I was putting these rafters up there, I was pulling them together, and my ridge beam is it is straight, and it is in the center of the building. But we were 1/4 of an inch off too, so that kind of will throw you off when you go to putting your rafters in and you go to pulling your links. I made sure when I was putting my rafters up that my walls were level when I tied my rafters in and that sort of thing. But still, if you're out of square, it can mess up your roof line too. So there you go. I got to go grab some Gatorade. And I've done about all I can do in here. We still got to get a window for here. We're on the hunt. It can't be very big. I've got to measure and see what size I can actually get by the time you put in a seal, a header, and that sort of thing. Not sure exactly how big of a window I can put in up there, but we want to have some more natural light in here for sure. So we've got quite a few windows in here for the size it is and for what it's going to be. We've got windows where we want to see out and the directions we want to see out. So on the hunt for that, probably go Saturday and see if we can't find one. But for right now, I'm burning up. I'm going to go grab a drink, come back, start this up, face you. Folks, that's about all I can get done today until I get my window. Then I can get that closed in. I think it's going to get a lot hotter in here when that happens. Got to run to Sanders, do laundry, maybe upload a video. But we got pretty much done. Just had a Jeep come through here flying down our access road. I don't know where it's headed. Ain't much back there. But until I get the window in, ain't much else I can do. So I think we can put in a 2x2 window. If we find a smaller one, be better, but we'll try to do a 2x2. Well, thank you all for stopping by. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Check out our Etsy shop. We've got gifts on there. We've got solar charger, fence chargers on there. We've got several different things on there that you can take and check out. If you're looking for that unique gift, check out our Etsy shop. Description and link below. And till next time, we'll see you down the road.